So hello, how are you? Welcome to another little video, and hello to any new subscribers. You are very welcome. I'm just beginning to stitch the little embroidery that went out with our Floral Edit garden party box. And I don't like how I'm doing the beginning of it actually, so I'm just about to cut it all out. I've finished this one, which is the one that went out with Salvage Chronicles Vintage Florals. That's our little box that we have of fabrics that we put together. This was last month's one. As I said before, not stitched up in the colours of the threads that went with the box because I didn't save myself any, but I think that's really pretty. All the patterns that we put in the boxes are designed by us, usually Chris, to be honest. I sort of say what I'd like and we design it together. So yeah, I really like that one. That's quite pretty. This one, yeah, I don't like what's happening with it. Actually, I'm going to start again. My little pincushion. Thank you so much if you've been watching the little video on slow stitching a pincushion. Part 2 of that will be coming up very soon. So don't worry if you make a mistake or you start something and you think, actually I don't like that, just start again. I think if you're going to love picking up a piece of your stitching that you're doing, you need to be happy with what you're doing. So if you're not happy, start again. I'm definitely not happy with that. It wasn't looking right. It was, I think actually what I'm going to do is couch it. Right, start again. So, what have you been up to? Slightly cooler here in the UK. We've had a really, really hot week. Europe has had really, really hot weather too. And I'm seeing my little grandchildren again tomorrow. I hope it stays sunny for that. So what I'm going to do, I think, is couching, which just basically means that you put your thread along and then stitch over the top. And I don't know if I think that's going to be thick enough. Okay, bear with, please excuse me for a moment. Sorry about that. So I found some yarn actually that I prefer, so I'm going to use that. And then I thought, do I use this, which is what I was originally going to use. Do I use the thread, the hand-dyed thread, or do I use this, which is DMC, to couch it? And anyway, I've decided to go with hand-dyed thread. And I think this is what I was saying about slow stitching. When we send out these patterns, I don't say use a certain stitch for this or a certain stitch for that, because I think although this is an embroidery pattern that you're following as a pattern, make it yours. So you might use stem stitch along here, or you might use couching, or you might use back stitch or split stitch. I think make it your own. So what you're stitching is to a pattern, but it's still slow stitching because you are kind of making it up as you go along. You're doing the stitches you want at the time that you feel, if that makes sense. So how have you been? Have you been watching Wimbledon? I absolutely love watching Wimbledon. I have it on, I can't watch it when I'm working, but I have it on constantly on the radio. And I'm loving it. Very disappointed with Draper going out yesterday, but we shan't speak of that. And as I've said before, my son and daughter-in-law live very close to the Wimbledon All England Club. So it's kind of a very different area to live at this time of year because they are literally inundated with thousands and thousands and thousands of tennis fans, which is lovely. It's a lovely atmosphere. Right, I'm going to carry on and do some of that. I like it. So it's been a super busy week. The garden party boxes, which this is the pattern for if you ordered stitch, are on their way, and we hope you love them. Lavender Haze, our Moments collection, latest Moments collection, that has now started shipping. And again, I hope you love it. We've also been working on, so I'm just working out whether to do one big long stitch or little stitches. And I think I'm going to do little stitches actually, because I feel like it. We're also working on our Christmas products. We've been working on them for a while now, but so yeah, we've been working on our Christmas products, which has been lovely. Always odd working on Christmas products in July, but also lovely because it's exciting. We've got quite a few Christmas products in the shop, from our Foxglovewood Advent through to we've got Christmas Eve boxes and a 12 Days of Christmas box as well. So yeah, it's exciting. There's lots going on, and we have a new product going in the shop tonight. So we'll be putting up our latest Inspired by Liberty club, and that is available in yarn and threads, and that's been inspired by two absolutely beautiful fabrics. Honestly, every time I get a new Liberty fabric I think, oh, this is my favourite, and then I think, oh, this is my favourite. They're absolutely beautiful. We've actually picked out the sort of minty colours we can see in it, and there's some ochre which you can see in the lining, and it's beautiful. So if you love the blues, you will love this. It will all be in the listing what you can add on to it, but there are box pouches that you can add on and needle books that come with the threads. Yeah, we hope you love them. They've been a joy to put together again. So I think this is going to be quite pretty actually by the time it's done. I'm going to put this pink that I'm putting in, I'm going to put bits of the pink now in there. If you're using the hand dyed threads, because you have a mix of colours in them, you can always isolate the colour that you want to use, which is what I've just done. Anyway, thank you so much for stitching with me and for your company, and thank you so much, as I said before, for all your lovely comments on the slow stitch pincushion video. I'm honestly over the moon that so many of you are going to start your own little stitchy piece cloth projects. Yeah, that means the world, and part 2 of that will be coming up soon. Oh, the last thing I was going to say actually before I forget, Sherry, one more French knot, is we send out, in our most recent boxes, we've been sending out St Evil candles, little tea lights, and they are little tea lights from a company that is close to us here. I'm in Devon, and this company is in Cornwall. Their candles are just absolutely gorgeous. The fragrances are amazing. So if you love them, I'm excited to say that we're going to be selling them in the shop now as well. So if you want to add on some candles onto your yarny order or stitchy order, hopefully you'll be able to do that this evening. If not, it will be in the shop tomorrow, but they are absolutely gorgeous. So thank you for your company, happy stitching, and have a lovely weekend.